All right, everyone, it is 5 o'clock on Tuesday, January 19th, 2021, and this is the Plan Commission of the City of Wausau. The first item on our agenda, I guess first of all, I'll note that we have Mr. Neal and Mr. Bulkin joining us, and Ms. Ross joining us via WebEx, and then we have Tat here, so hey. And of course, Mr. Levin. Okay. First item on our agenda is to approve our minutes of the December 15th, 2020 meeting. I would entertain a motion. Motion by Peckham. Do I have a second?
Second.
Got a second by, I believe, Bulkin. Any discussion? I guess we'll go by a roll call vote since we have some people on WebEx. So, Lindman.
Aye.
Peckham. Aye. Neal.
Aye.
Bulkin.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
And Rosenberg. Aye. Thank you. That passes. Second item on our agenda is the public hearing, discussion and possible action on rezoning 2025 County Road U from a suburban mixed-use zoning district to a light industrial zoning district. Do you want to give a little spiel before, or should I open this up? Okay, well, then we're officially going to open this up for public hearing. Is there anybody on the call that has called in to be a public? Doesn't look like it. I guess I'll call for a second time if anybody's here. If they'd like to publicly comment on this rezone. Let's see. Okay, and a third time, if there's anyone around here. I don't see anybody in the chamber, and I don't see anybody online that looks like they want to publicly comment. So I guess this public hearing is now closed, so thank you. The next item on our agenda is discussion. Oh, what?
Sorry, I think we have to.
Oh, we got to vote on this. So,
If you mind if
yep, we have
I take over now.
Mr. Lenz.
Okay.
It's all you.
Thank you. Thank you. We do have the petitioner, Ms. Brzezinski, on the call for this rezoning, and I guess the action is to go from a suburban mixed use, which it is now, to a light industrial zoning district. This would facilitate a Viking Electric relocation. That project would be a combination of a office, showroom, and distribution facility. There is a plan in the packet that's displayed on the screen right now for that facility. It's just the one property that's being shown. The property to the west of this would still remain its existing zoning. And I know Brad Sippel is on. He had written the staff report on this. I don't know if there's anything else to note other than we did receive one letter from a neighbor across the street that had concerns about this particular zoning. Brad has anything?
Yeah, I'll just note quick regarding the letter that the zoning is already suburban mixed use, and I know they had mentioned in that letter not wanting commercial or industrial, and there is kind of the suburban mixed use district does already allow quite a bit of commercial uses, so I just wanted to make sure that the commissioners are aware that some of the things that they were kind of opposed to in that letter as far as development goes would be allowed under the current zoning as well.
I don't know if we want the petitioner to maybe, if you want to add anything.
Hi, sure, I can. This is Caroline Brzezinski. As Brad kind of outlined, we are hoping to switch to this light industrial zoning. This would be a new, if approved, that we would then seek approvals for a new Class A facility for Viking Electric. It would be approximately 40,000 square feet. We feel that given the heavy industrial use and zoning that's directly east of this parcel, that this would actually be a quality transition. It's going to be a really nice building if approved. And, we think that it would fit nicely with, given what exists already to the east here. I don't know if anyone has any specific questions about our plan or anything like that. I'm happy to answer questions if there are.
I'm looking around. It looks like Mr. Peckham is.
Yeah, hi. Just out of curiosity, you have a facility now on Bridge Street in Wausau, and so you would be moving to the new place and adding, having a larger building and more employees? Is that what's happening?
Correct, yep, but they would be moving from that location to here because, one, they are out of space, and two, yes, they would like to add more jobs. You know, their business has expanded a little bit in this area, so they need a larger building. And, you know, they just kind of want a new kind of state-of-the-art facility, so that's what this would allow them to have.
Yes, Mr. Peckham.
And speaking of state-of-the-art, I usually ask in situations like this, if you're doing anything with alternative energy, I mean, you are an electric shop. I'm wondering if you're going to have some of your electrical needs met with solar or anything of that sort?
That, we haven't finalized any of those kinds of details as of yet, given we didn't have any approvals. We don't currently have plans for solar, but there will certainly be, you know, green items added to the building, as it'll be a new building that, you know, what those are, I think those will probably be detailed in further plans that you'll see if this is approved.
Okay, are there any other questions by any members here? If not, I would entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion.
All right, we have a motion to accept the rezone from Vulcan. A second by Peckham, I saw his hand in the air. Is there any further discussion on this? Does anyone have any? All right, I'm not seeing any, so I will go back to my roll call vote. Okay, Lindman,
Aye.
Peckham. Neal,
Aye.
Vulcan,
Aye.
Ross,
Aye.
and Rosenberg. Aye, thank you. This passes unanimously. Let us know what we can do for you. Caroline.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, the next item on our agenda is discussion and possible action on approving the preliminary plat review for Royal Vistas. Do you want to give a little spiel?
Sure, thanks. So in the packet is a small subdivision. It's actually in the town of Rib Mountain, but being that Rib Mountain is unincorporated, we do have extraterritorial plat review within 3 miles of our borders. This falls barely within that. I think it's about 2.5 miles away. So we do review their subdivision plats. And I guess being that this one is quite a ways away from our borders, it's actually on the other side of Rib Mountain from us, so we didn't really see any impacts that it could have on the city, so we would recommend approval.
Okay. Do I have anybody who would like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
We have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second by Neil.
Second by Neil. Are there any questions, any discussion? All right, so we are voting on approving the preliminary plat review for Royal Vistas. I will start with Mr. Lindman.
Aye.
Peckham. Neil.
Aye.
Vulcan.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
And Rosenberg. Aye. Thank you. That passes. Item number 4 on our agenda. Discussion and possible action on vacating and discontinuing the Hilltop Road north of Forest Valley Road to Termini. I don't know who wants to take this one.
Eric, you want to?
Sure,
All right.
I can. So on our official city map, there was what was proposed a road heading north of Forest Valley Road. It's an unimproved area. At the time that the plat and the subdivision went in, that property was given up and dedicated to right-of-way by the property owner. And the request has come back to vacate that right-of-way. The city has no intention of pushing a road or anything to the north in that area. So this property then would go back to the original property that gave up that piece of land for right-of-way. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, I'll try to answer.
Mr. Peckham.
Yeah, what would happen if the right on the other side of that road is town of, is it Stettin?
Wausau.
Is it still city on the north tip of that road?
On the north tip, like,
Town of Wausau.
Right away.
yeah, the right-of-way is within the city limits, but on the east
Town of
boundary
Wausau?
of the right-of-way starts the town of Wausau.
Okay. So there's no real prospect of residential or other sort of development that would need access that way?
No, we don't anticipate anything. A lot of that back there is wetland, so,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
Any other questions? Otherwise, I would entertain a motion. Motion by Peckham to approve the discontinuation here. Do I have a second?
Second by Ross.
Second by Ross. Thank you. All right, unless there's any other discussion, I think we're ready to vote. I'll start with Ross.
Aye.
Bolkin.
Aye.
Neal.
Aye.
Peckham. Lindman.
Aye.
And Rosenberg, aye. Thank you very much. Next item on our agenda, it looks like discussion of our next meeting date and future agenda items for consideration.
Just the regular scheduled meeting, third Tuesday of February, that would be.
All right. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Neal. Second by Peckham. All right, thank you very much, everyone. We're adjourned. See you next month.